Hello everyone, welcome back to Car Fix. Today we are going to be changing the cartridge for my kitchen tap that keeps dripping. So I bought a pack of these cartridges, two of them for £4.99. Just bear in mind when you buy these, you need to buy the same size ones that are in your tap. So you will have to do a bit of research and measurement possibly. But the pack came with a screwdriver, an Allen key, some screws, and the two valves for £4.99 off Amazon, which is a bargain. But I have found to do my taps, you're going to need a 17mm wrench to get on the bolt for the actual cartridge. My grub screws in my taps are a bigger Allen, and I've got a flathead to turn the water off. So first things first, couple of precautions. Put something over your drain holes, because the last thing you want to do is drop your grub screws or anything down your drain and you've got to go fish it out. So that's number one. Number two is turn your water off. So it's difficult for me to film this, but you'll either have to do it on your stopcock for the entire house, but for my sink I have an isolation. So this is very hard for me to do one-handed, but I can isolate my sink using this valve under the sink. So if I just turn that 90 degrees, it'll turn my water off, which I can't do one-handed. So I'll just do that off camera and come back to you. But you just turn that 90 degrees and it'll stop the water coming out of your tap. That's now turned. We'll turn the tap on. You will get a little bit of residual water coming out, but it should stop once it's fully turned off. And if it keeps dripping like that, it means you haven't fully turned it. So go and fully turn it off. Right, so there you go. So the water is now off. You'll get the odd drip, obviously residual water in there. Mine's a bit of a pain to get to because of the food incinerator thing gets in the way of the tap plugs. But we'll get on to what you need to do to actually now remove the cartridge. And this is where you'll need the Allen key, because behind the tap, if I can get you in there, just there, you can see there's an Allen key grub screw, which you need to undo to be able to remove the handle. So we'll get on with that now. So I'll try to keep my hands on that out of the way, but it's not exactly a convenient place to be filming. So just unscrew the grub screw. It should only take a couple of turns. You don't have to take it fully out, and then this should pull off. If it's really caked with limescale or something, you might need to tap it with a hammer, but mine has come off fairly easily. And there you can see the grub screw on the bottom, limescale around it. So sometimes you might have to break the limescale off if you got it bad. Then you need to remove the two spacers. My tap comes with an additional plastic spacer. Some taps don't. So this spacer here is actually a flathead, but on most cartridges, I think it's a Phillips, but it's slightly different. On my particular tap, a lot of them just have normal Phillips head screws in the bottom. So then you need to remove the seal so you can get to the actual removal of the cartridge. It's easy to use your Allen key. You just put it in there and it'll pop out, as easy as that. O-ring on there to stop it leaking, worth cleaning while it's out. And then mine, as I say, has this plastic adapter, which just is a push fit. It just slips off. And that is precisely why I said put a cup over your drain, because if I'd have lost that spacer down my drain hole, these wouldn't fit my taps. So do not lose stuff down your drain holes. Then you need your 17mm socket. Get it on the cartridge in there and hold your tap while you undo it, because these can be in tight. Like that one wasn't too bad, but the other side took some serious effort to get it out. You'll get some residual water from what's left in the tap. But now the old cartridge is out, and this is a cold one. And yes, I know people are going to say you replaced it with a red one, a hot side. Why? Well, underneath my sink, this is plumbed the wrong way. and these cartridges only open one way or the other, hence why one's hot, one's cold. And I could go under the sink and re-plumb it, but it ain't leaking under there and it's fine, so I'm leaving it as it is. So basically now all you do is the reverse. So I have my new cartridge here, screw it back in, hand tight salve, get your ratchet, tighten it up, nip it up. It don't need to be ridiculously tight, but you obviously need to make sure it's going to seal, so that should be plenty. Then I need to put my adapter on that I nearly lost, and then my spacer. Snip that up like so, and then you can put your seal back in and then your handle back on. So before you tighten the grub screw on the handle, you need to make sure it's opening and closing right, because if you put it, like say if you put it's already in the open position, you put your handle on, it's not going to open. So what you want to do is put your handle on, turn it all the way to the closed position, and then put your handle on how you want it to go on, like that, and then that will be open, and then you can tighten your grub screw back in. Like so. Then back under the sink to turn your water back on. And hopefully now when I turn the tap, we should see water come out of the tap. Let's have a look. There we go. Fixed cartridge, and it shouldn't drip anymore. I have done both sides. I'm obviously only doing one for the camera. But if this is a job you're trying, it's helped you, you've watched the video for this far, please like, favourite or subscribe. I do all sorts of reviews, DIY, real life jobs, no professional setting. I do it like a real person would have to do it in their own house. Thank you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.